Crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. What's wrong, Brucey? Bat got your tongue?
I am excited. I am excited. Oh my god. I don't even think I can accurately put into words for you just how excited I am for this, or even describe to you how it is possible that I have never seen this. I have been a fan of Bat in the Sun and the beatdowns for a very long time, like 6 or 7 years to this point, from the second that I saw Batman versus Wolverine. It's like, oh, what is this? What is this? I went and watched every single beatdown they had out at that point, and I've seen and loved every single one of them since. Not even that, the fact that I've reacted to many Batman and Joker short films on this channel in the past, the fact that I've never even just stumbled upon this is incredible. Batman City of Skulls, starring Kevin Porter as the Batman. I mean, if you've never seen this guy before, he is, in my opinion, the very best live-action, on-screen Batman ever. Ever. Bar none. I think he's better than Bale. I think he's better than fucking Affleck. I think he's definitely better than Keaton. Maybe not quite as good as Adam West, but definitely up there. But yeah, I just casually went to their Instagram page to see if I'd missed any teasers for their new short film they got coming up in the fall, Batman/Joker film. I think it's called Dying is Easy. And I stumbled upon this post that said it's about 10-year anniversary since the release of City of Scars. I was like, what? What is City of Scars? I think I kind of pooed a little. Also, I guess this thing has won some awards. The comments as well are filled just with absolute positivity, which is definitely reassuring, but I think that's about enough for the preamble, blah, blah, blah. So let's get right into this. Batman, City of Scars. 1, 2. Oh, I'm excited. I hope all of the Bat stuff is in there. All of the Bat stuff. That looks cool.
Arkham Asylum, July 3rd. The inmate known only as the Joker has escaped, proving once again that the system is broken. I've had to put my ongoing investigation of the serial killer Victor Zsasz on hold.
Yes!
The Joker is always top priority. His footprints end in the West End sewer caverns. This is why I'm here. His path of destruction has already begun, putting Arkham nurse, 23-year-old Rebecca White, in the hospital. She had only been working at the asylum for 2 weeks. The news coverage of this has spread like a raging fire. Today, the people of Gotham are waking up to the Joker's words. The zebra has escaped from the zoo to feast on the blood of the lion.
I have chills. I have literal chills right now. What? Already, this is amazing.
Ever Ever since my parents' deaths, I rarely have viewed the city in daylight. But this alley, I know too well. I come here when I can no longer silence the demons in my head. As with all children, I look to my parents for help, for an answer.
I'm not that insane. I'm just like everyone else. You go me crazy. Oh my. This will be nice. Very nice. Gotham City. Now this is gonna make such a nice touch to the new city. I'm gonna make these people famous. I'm gonna be it's not my fault. Why can I say my fault? Oh no! Just children.
Yes!
The Gotham Skyline Towers, home to Councilman Johnson, his wife, and 10-year-old son.
God, it's everywhere. Have that sent to forensics immediately.
All right.
10-4, they just got here.
Earlier this evening, the councilman and his son were kidnapped, while his wife was brutally murdered by the Joker. Hearing this news tears at the only humanity that I have left. Another child stripped of its innocence by Gotham's underworld.
Two kidnapped. One dead. Can you confirm the Joker was here?
Well, the preliminary evidence matches his profile.
Are there any recognizable prints?
None. This was very clean and precise.
There has to be something in here we can use.
All the evidence left here was intentional, as always.
Uncle
The
Sam!
city wants the Joker bad. There's a crowd already gathering outside in the hospital for that poor Arkham nurse.
I hate to say it, but I blame Batman.
Why?
Look, I know our city is dirty. We know the only way to come clean is to put our faith in a force that's greater than the law. A force that can take liberties where the law can't. And we've given that force the power to stop this madness, and it hasn't. Gotham's sick of Batman's conscience. So am I.
Well. I get it. He could kill the Joker, he just won't.
Skip rope and double
Shift gears.
Harley!
You're Harley.
It seems that the lack of conscience is what has created these freaks of Gotham. This city will never know how lucky they are that I've never crossed that line. Because if I did step into that abyss, I'd take all of Gotham with me.
He's here. Open the cell.
Harley, where is he?
I'm not supposed to talk to you.
2 people are already dead. Their child is missing.
I thought he'd be with you by now. You're always at the top of his dance card.
He doesn't care about you, Harley. He's just using you. That's why he needed your help to escape from Arkham.
He loves me. He'll come back. He always comes back.
He can't help himself.
No.
He's going to do something terrible. You know this. You know him better than anyone.
I don't know anything about a missing kid. But I do know something about a little man owing him a favor and that he plans to cash it in.
Harley's reference to the little man was obvious. He runs one of the dirtiest clubs in Gotham.
Dirty!
Here you go. $6.50. That's $8.
What's your friend? What's her?
Namboria. Go on. Come on. Hey. Where's my money?
Bad idea!
Hey, just hold on a second.
You're coming with us, okay?
Knock it off. Come on, Lisa.
She's supposed to be the canary? Nice!
I could have taken the silent approach. Slipped in unnoticed.
Uh-oh!
But I'm looking to be noticed.
Here we go!
I need to make it clear that criminals will no longer be tolerated in Gotham. That tonight, it ends.
You fucked up!
Oh dear.
Oh dear! Oh! You gonna kill him?
I don't have time for your games, Wesker.
You got something to say? Say it to me, dummy.
Where is he?
I have no idea. You come in here off the track into my honest business and think you can put the screws in me? Easy, Mr. Scarface. Blood pressure.
Wesker, why was the Joker here? What did he want?
You add one word to this gumshoe, I'll put you in a wooden box.
No.
Wesker, a child's life's in danger.
Don't say a word.
Can't. He'll kill me.
Act like a man, you dummy.
No.
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Oh,
Why was
no.
the Joker here?
I don't know. He said something about a carnival. 4th of July carnival.
And?
And that's it. I swear. I swear to God, please don't hurt him. Let him go, please. Mr. Scarface, please don't be mad at me. I had to. He was gonna kill you.
God bless America, land I defile. Give beans and ham.
You're peeing on him!
Sam, with a toot, we salute. With a smile.
Oh no, he's not.
That's gonna leave a mark. Councilman Johnson. Toodles.
Oh man.
It was so much fun. So much fun. Fun. Hey, kiddo. We've got time for a treat.
Ooh, chocolate-covered swirl. Strawberry fruit bar. Oh, bomb pops. Now these are my favorite.
I'm so happy. Look at you.
Are you sure you don't want any? No. Well then, how about a story? Once upon a time, there was this fierce lion who ruled over the land unfairly. He would bully and scare all of the little zebras, and sometimes even devour them. One day, one of the little zebras challenged the lion, and he bit his head off.
Yeah!
It was showtime!
Step right up, kids, boys and girls, children of all ages. Who wants to ride the ride?
Woohoo! Hey, look at the stars! Yay! Oh, you're making me so proud. Your Uncle Jay is so happy. So happy. We're gonna go on the Ferris wheel. Oh, it's so
Wait, hold on 1 second, ladies. Here we go.
Timmy's sick. Let him cut in.
1 second. We were waiting for
Come on, let him in. Move it, kid. Let this kid through now.
Thank you, girls. They're waiting. 1, 2. Wow, you are a heavy man.
The councilman's body was found 2 miles from here. The missing child has now lost both of his parents.
Have a nice trip, bucko.
Buckle your seatbelts.
We'll see you later.
Safety first.
Here we go.
gonna be a great show!
Come on, and ride the Ferris wheel!
You behave.
What's up, dog?
Okay, come on.
Tonight is gonna be a blast!
Who's next? Ride the Ferris wheel!
Where's the boy? Where is the boy? This ends now! Give me your best shot, Bats! It's over. Where's the boy? Tell me!
The boy wanted to ride the Ferris wheel!
You're not that dumb.
Get out of my way!
Where do you think you're going?
Move.
Yeah. Oh boy!
I placed a tracking device on the Joker before I let him go. I knew he would lead me straight to the child.
Nice.
Oh, it's you. I see you found my toy gun. It's all fun and games here. See? Ah! Now, give Uncle Jay the gun.
Get him, get him, get him, get him! Oh! What?
Why didn't you save my parents?
The Joker was anything but anticlimactic. Which is exactly what this death is. With all of his mischievous, almost whimsical schemes, the Joker was nothing to roll your eyes at. Every performance, as he called them, had a point. Even if a horrific death toll landed him back in Arkham, it was always part of his plan. But this doesn't seem to follow any plan.
Yo!
Is it possible that this child was able to do what should have been done years ago? Is it really that black and white? Is this a victory? Is this a sign that the storm is passing or getting worse? I failed. I failed my parents. And most of all, I failed him. The Batman exists to make sure that what happened to Bruce Wayne never happens to anyone else. How many more broken families exist because of the Joker's reign of terror? A terror that I couldn't seem to end. Even in death, the Joker is still getting the last laugh. Even without the Joker, Gotham has its share of scars. But for those that have amassed too many scars, it has pushed them over the edge. Have I been wrong all these years? Was I just too afraid to pull the trigger? I can't believe that to be true. But as my city and I grow older, I begin to doubt the choices that I've made. I often ask myself, if I were faced with the same situation, would I have taken the life of my parents' killer? That is the question that has haunted me my entire life. The only answer that I have is the life that I now live. The answer to that question is Batman.
Yeah! Wow! Wow!
Where there once was the sound of laughter, now resides a cold air. Where there once sang 1,000 voices, lies a graveyard of broken hearts, dreams and prayers. Take a good look, this is who we are, what we've become, a city of scars. We stand in witness, but refuse to see, afraid to hear the truth of you and me.
I mean, that was insane. That was 100% insane. How good that was. And that was 10 years ago. Obviously, they've gotten better since then. But that was really good. I'm honestly kind of at a loss for words here, dude. I loved everything about this. I loved the sets. I loved the costuming. I loved the writing, the cinematography, dude. I mean, the choreography, I guess, could have used a little bit of work. It was a bit cheesy, I feel, at some points, but it made its point. It definitely made its point. I feel like the more of the focus on this thing was the storytelling and the actual dialogue between the characters was just phenomenal. I think the acting was great. A little bit of was it overdubbing or something like that they did of this thing? I'm not sure. It was kind of off a little bit at some points, but that's totally fine. I let that go almost immediately. I think performance-wise for me, I think the Harley was the #1 performance for me in this. I love Kevin, dude. I love the Batman. The Joker I thought was fantastic in this, even though I wish he had a bit of a monologue for how much he was in this thing. A monologue would have been really cool, but I guess didn't really have to be there for how many different characters that they had in here. They had Zaz in here as well. They had Scarface in here, which was really cool. The thing I love so much about Batman is that the villains aren't like super like entities from some kind of other galaxy or something like that. Most of them are just psychopaths, people that were driven over the edge. Just that's what I like so much about them. Makes the villains so much more like have so much more depth to them. You know, so like being able to portray them on screen, I feel like is a lot more difficult than a typical villain, especially one like the Joker, which I think was done fantastic in this. Wow. It's so weird getting to see a look into like the very early days of Bat in the Sun. And just having not seen this before blows my mind. I was 100% engaged the entire time to this thing. I had to know what was going to happen next. And even though they did some other fan films that I've seen in the past trying to do things with other characters other than like the main characters, the Batman and the villains themselves, you know, they're doing the things with like the police that were, you know, investigating the murder scene or whatever, and I think the performances there were pretty damn good. And just like the dialogue that the woman had about the Batman is like, people are sick and tired of Batman's conscience. You know, people are dying because the Batman won't kill the Joker. You know, the law can't do it. All they can do is arrest him and throw him in lockup. The Batman can absolutely end the man's life and just hasn't up to this point and still didn't. In this one, it was up to a little kid to kill the Batman. To kill the Joker. I think it was a very interesting plot twist on their point to have the kid actually end the Joker. It was pretty interesting. Just the lack of reaction on the kid's face, though. I mean, he's brave enough to fight himself out of the ropes, and then Batman shows up, and all he's got to say after he just straight up murdered the Joker is, "Why didn't you save my parents?" Very strange. Very strange. There were some other things. I mean, like some of the effects were a little bit weird when he like shot the bomb into the sky. It didn't go very high. So the explosion was like right on top of the Ferris wheel. But again, it's another one of the things that it served its purpose. Again, like I feel like the writing was more so the focus, and like the art style of the like, you know, the cinematography. I think like that was a little bit more the focus as well, and just showing these areas and these characters and the Batman in an incredible way that I've not seen in a while. Absolutely in a while. And the fact that they use the more like old school style of bat suit. I mean, I love all the bat suits that they've done, and they've done many. Like the last one of Flashpoint Batman versus Killmonger. Was it? Yeah, it was Killmonger. That one was the most recent one and was absolutely fantastic. If you have not seen Flashpoint Batman versus Killmonger, you absolutely have to go and watch that shit. Not my reaction. Maybe come to my reaction and watch it again after. Watch that thing full screen, full fucking sound. It's so incredibly good. And I'm so incredibly excited for this new one they have coming out. They crowdfunded. It's like supposed to be a battle of wits, more so than like an actual fist-to-fist fight. A battle of wits between the Batman and the Joker. So there's probably going to be some dialogue, some monologuing there from the Joker, which will be interesting to see. I'm excited for that. Man, it's killing me in my head right now that after I watched Flashpoint Batman, it was like 4 or 5 days later, I checked my my Instagram messages, and they have like the not accepted yet messages that I hadn't checked in like 4 or 5 days. I got one from Kevin Porter, Batman himself, saying that him and the team at Bat in the Sun saw my reaction to Flashpoint Batman and they loved it. And one side of me was like just filled with squeal because the Batman DM'd me, but like I was also incredibly filled with just dread, and the fact that I basically ignored a direct message from Batman for almost a week. I felt like a piece of shit, big old dum-dum. But just the fact that he decided to message me, I thought was incredible. The fact that they saw my video, I thought was incredible. And I'm just thinking, he's like, that was really cool. I'm gonna message this guy. He likes us and he likes me so much. I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna make his day. And he's put it aside and kind of thought about it again after a day. Well, he hasn't messaged me. 3-4 days passed. Well, fuck that kid. He probably wasn't. It's just in my head, that's what I was thinking. So I was just like, oh. But again, I loved every single second of this. I'm definitely going to be watching this again to see if there's anything that I missed. But yeah, what did you guys, if you stuck with me to the end of this, what did you motherfuckers think of this shit? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, there'll be a link in the description for this video, so you can go ahead and watch it for yourself, full screen full audio, and get the full experience. And as always, have yourself a fantastic evening.